right now.
4-time Angler of the Year.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking like a leaf.
Former FOW Cup champion.
That's what I'm talking about.
God has blessed me so tremendously in my career.
Welcome everybody. Today is going to be a talk of realness, a talk of what I have learned in this journey of when I went into the hospital with COVID to finding out that I had diabetes. I have learned so much, and I am pissed off, like royally pissed off, not only at myself, but just the lack of respect that I've had over the last however many years, okay? When I went in for COVID, ended up going in a hospital, got COVID, couldn't breathe, my oxygen level got low. A lot of you guys followed me and are still following me on the journey. You guys have asked that, hey, what is the latest update? Well, this will hopefully be the last update that I'm going to give you, and hopefully nothing takes a turn for the worse, because right now I'm feeling 100% and actually getting above 100%, really. I've gotten more active. We're going to talk about the journey that lies ahead of me and what I have learned about this crazy disease of diabetes. So for you guys that might be watching the first video, I posted some videos. You can go back on the channel and watch when I first caught COVID. And basically, it was a blessing in disguise, okay? So for a lot of you guys who've been commenting on my social media, thank you for your prayers and support. It has been overwhelming to see all the suggestions that you guys have made. I have truly been struggling to find foods to eat. Diabetes is something that you just can't stop at a gas station and pick up a little snack. You can't just, hey, I'm gonna go by Chick-fil-A and get me a little #1 meal with a diet lemonade, because your blood sugar levels are gonna go off the charts. So just to give you an idea, that when I went into the hospital for COVID, I could not breathe, I couldn't get air, my oxygen level was going down. Went in there, they said, hey, we're going to pull some blood work. They pulled my blood work, came back and was like, hey, Mr. Dudley, yeah, do you by chance have diabetes? No. Yes, you do. So come to find out, my blood sugar level was 362. And basically, normal sugar level is 80 to 120. I was pumping a 362 blood sugar level at the time. And not only was I at 362, but my A1C level, which is a 3-month average of your blood sugar level, was at a 12.1. Okay, 5.7 is normal. 6.4 your pre-diabetes, and anything after that, they're consider you diabetes. If you're pumping a level 10 in your A1C, like, you're in danger. But pumping a 12 A1C, like, I was at risk of my eyesight going, my kidneys fail. Like, there's a list. When I Googled and read how high my A1C, which was a 3-month average, was, and the side effects and what happens, dude, I was about to lose my family. I was about to lose my friends, possibly lose my job. If my eyesight would have went out, I could have lost my job. Just, it's stupid. It's stupid how abusive I was on sugar. Absolutely mind-blowing. I was a sugar-holic, okay? And when I mean sugar-holic, I liked my sweets. I don't care. We all got vices, but I drunk sugary drinks. I ate and consumed Little Debbie's, which I call little diabetes. anything, chocolate, blah, blah, anything that had tons of sugar in it, I was just, I loved it. I was a sugarholic. And basically, this is what happened. I consumed so much sugar that my pancreas just said, I'm done. I'm tapping out. Like, my pancreas was like, nope, I can't work this hard anymore. I'm 45. My pancreas said, I've been working this hard for this long. I'm done. And I relate it to somebody with maybe struggling with alcohol, okay, and drinking your livers down. It's my fault, dude. It's 100% my fault that I was so selfish, so consuming, so just what I wanted, and never took in consideration what I'm doing to my body. I feel like I'm a healthy guy, right? I feel like I stay active, I fish, I hunt, I play racquetball, I do all these activities. I'm never sitting down. I'm a healthy guy, right? Well, come to find out, nope, I wasn't a healthy guy because of my selfishness of consuming sugar. And it's just like an alcoholic who drinks and drinks and drinks, and his liver just said, I'm done, dude. You have drunk my liver down. My pancreas said, I'm done, David. You done. I'm tapping out. My pancreas is like, I'm done with you. So here's what I've learned, okay? I'm not sitting here going to be like a nutritionist fact, or like, I'm not saying what I'm about to say to put a guilt trip on you. I'm not this, jam stuff down your throat. I'm just going to tell you what I've learned and how I feel that I'm living a healthier lifestyle, how I am changing my lifestyle. You guys have seen me put hashtag new lifestyle, hashtag diabetes suck. You guys saw that. Actually broke the 100 blood sugar level with a 98, came in at 98, I think it was, and I put that on social media. So let me just tell you a little bit about what I've learned. Diabetes has caused me to eat right. They say, change your diet, exercise, and all that kind of stuff. Guys, I can't sit still. I'm active anyway, so it's not like it's a new thing for me to keep active. I do want to encourage you guys to think about what you eat. And I'm not going to sit here and give you all these nutrition facts and blah, blah, all this stuff I learned. But I do want to show you one thing. And 7 chips. 7. So if you go into a Mexican restaurant or you sit at home, whether it's really chips, potato chips, or 7 of these little corn chips, 7 of these is equal to it's 140 calories, not to mention the carbs and the sugars that are all in these drinks. 7 chips is equal to drinking a high octane Sprite. Now, a Coke, if you eat 8 chips, that's equal to drinking a high octane Coke. No Diet Coke, straight Coke. And I thought about it. I said, man, I'd go into a restaurant and I'd probably eat 30 or 40 chips. That's like me flat out drinking, 4 12-ounce cans of Cokes in less than 30 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. Just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Within 15 minutes of sitting in a Mexican restaurant, I've already went to 600 calories just in chips before my meal even come out. Again, I'm not going to sit here and just try to give you, but I want to encourage you this, is that, dude, 100% looking at me, my fault. Okay, I've lost weight. You probably can tell here, I've already lost weight. I had gotten my weight down even as much what I learned through diabetes, even as much as I was still consuming sugar, my body couldn't process it, so no nutrients was really getting in my body. And I was actually losing weight and was confused. How am I losing weight yet drinking these high octane drinks and all that stuff? So some of the things that I'm worried about this year is traveling on the road. So in my search to find snacks, something to eat, guys, carbs and sugars, everything I pick up in the grocery store, I did a post. I've read more back of the packages than ever before, and my stomach just gets in knots looking at the foods that I used to eat. And then I look at it and I'm like, you were so abusive to your body. No wonder you got overweight. No wonder you had your pancreas gave up. No wonder, yes, you know, and again, I'm going to tell you one more time, it's selfish to eat the way I was eating and disregarding the family that I have and friends. I could have died. A 12.1 AC, that was extremely high. So I'm just going to throw out one good snack, guys, that I have found that I can take in a boat with me, which is, and again, I call it, I call it actually eating, like a sissy, but it's a new lifestyle, new change, and I've actually found some great foods. These people do not sponsor me. This is not a sponsor plug, but it's called Good Measure, okay? Good Measure, and it is only 5 net carbs. It's got all kinds of nuts. It's very good. They got a lot of different flavors, and it's finally a snack. Just like those little granola bars that you see at the store. It's like, oh my gosh. You think you're eating healthy by eating that little horse feed, is what I call it, with sugar on it. And you think you're eating healthy, and it's like, oh my gosh. Like the stuff that I ate, just disregarding anyways, crazy of what we eat. But that was one good find. But I do want to just tell you this, guys. I have learned so much. My mind has changed. Like I look at Little Diabetes, which is Little Debbie's, and my stomach actually just, it gets in knots. It's like a get away from me. And that's a good thing. Like I look at high octane drinks. They got Sprite Zeros and they got diet drinks, and we don't need all that sugar. So on the road this year, I'm going to have to prepare a lot more of my lunches instead of stopping at Hardee's and getting what people call Dudley's, getting me 2 biscuits in the morning and all this kind of stuff. Now I'm going to have to be boiling eggs. But anyways, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's what I want to tell you. Guys, pay attention to what you're eating. It only takes a little bit more effort to maybe grab something with less carbs, less sugars. The keto diet, guys, I've had so many people suggest the keto diet. I've done a lot of study on it, a lot of research. There's some people on YouTube that have got videos out about the keto with diabetes. Either way, guys, I am back to full steam. I'm actually going above full steam. Been hitting the gym. Still playing a lot of racquetball. Even though my son, he hasn't beat me yet. Just kidding. My son actually beat me, and he hasn't been playing but basically 4 months. So he has caught on to it well. Either way, I'm back. I'm strong. I'm ready for this season. And actually, we got some major videos coming up. This coming up winter. I got set back a month. You guys have probably been wondering where my videos were. Well, this is going on 1 month fighting this stuff. I just haven't had the energy or the time. I've been putting my study work into more other study work. We have an Angler of the Year video that's coming up. We got a video coming up explaining the proficiency rods, what went in behind it, why I designed the rods the way I designed them. That's going to be coming out Thursday. If you haven't checked it out, Proficiency rods are sold at 2,400 Walmarts. So you can look in the description below, click on the link, and you can find out if any Walmart near you has these Proficiency rods. Guys, I built them at a price point. I got sick and tired of paying $300, $250. I built a rod that is made for what I want to call us normal people. We don't need no 350. In the company that I'm with, basically I said, look, if you want me to help you build a rod, I'm not building a $300. I want a $300 rod at a low cost, and we did it. And I'm proud of it. Actually won Angler of the Year on all the prototypes 2019. That was my 4th Angler of the Year. So got a lot of stuff coming at you. Don't forget about the test pool. We got videos. If you got video ideas, pump them out. Guys, thanks for your support. Thanks for all your prayers. And I am out.